So 2023 has started. Happy New Year to everyone. And what can we expect from this year? Well, if you believe a lot of the doom-mongers, and I do wish people would shut up banging on about what they think's going to happen, really. I mean, no one knows. The fact of the matter is we're in a very weird place. The reason for a lot of the difficulties we're having at the moment, mainly caused by inflation and the Bank of England's attempt to chase inflation and chase it down, is a lot of the problem is that obviously they're using interest rates to fight it, and interest rates wouldn't have been expected to go up normally until the world economy was in a much better place, which would justify having higher interest rates. Well, that's not the case. The global economy is still not in a great place, and inflation's being caused by post-COVID supply chain problems and obviously the Ukraine war, both of which may resolve themselves. So if that happens, people who are looking for mortgages might be better placed if they waited a little bit, because not that this is great for the world economy in general, but there's every chance that interest rates will come down again, which they already are to some extent, but they're needing to stay higher while Rishi pursues his I'm going to halve inflation target. So for those who are needing to remortgage at some point in the next year, 18 months, there will be some pain involved. Perhaps not a good idea to fix for too long if that's the case. But for most of us, we simply don't know what's going to happen, so it's well worth waiting. And as I say, I do wish people would shut up in talking about it. More interestingly, I think, is what people are going to want to do with, for instance, staffing levels this year. We know that one of the most expensive things in any business is staffing, and using people more efficiently is going to be a good thing. From our point of view here at Viewber, we've now done over 350,000 appointments, so it very, very clearly works. The year for us in January 2023 has started with, for instance, organising people to go and do fire door inspections. If you own a building that's more than 11 metres high, you'll have to have your fire doors inspected every 3 months, but do not think that's the end of it. There will be lots of other stuff, compliance stuff, coming the way of landlords, property managers, owners, etc., etc. So something else to look out for, I think. But overall, I think there's plenty to be excited about in 2023. I think a lot of people, particularly on the sales side of the property business, perhaps haven't had to think too carefully about the structural issues in their businesses over the last few years. And I think having spent the last 3 months of last year post the Conservative Tea Party problems at the end of 2023 in September, I think a lot of people will be now looking at how to structure their businesses going forward. And if you have any issues with staffing, temporary staff, and from our point of view, viewings or getting inspections and done, obviously contact us at Viewber. But as a business, we're looking forward to 2023 very much. And it certainly started with a bang from our perspective. So looking forward to seeing how everybody gets on this year, and don't allow yourselves to become too frightened about what may or may not happen.